March 12th of 2023, a normal day. You're watching a live stream of your favorite YouTuber who is playing Brawl Stars. So far, nothing unusual. But suddenly, in the middle of a match, they say the following.
¿Qué pasó con Trevor Clips? Le funaron por... Él tenía unos 21 años o algo así y pasó algo muy turbio con una chica de 16.
Trevor Clips, a YouTuber and clipper with over 30,000 subscribers with a bright future in the community, until his disgusting actions ended up ruining his entire career. He lied about his age, his life, his relationships, and even his friends. Today, we're going to talk about the story of Trevor Clips, the worst predator in Brawl Stars. Let's get started. Yohel Luis Bravo Pomaya is a YouTuber, mediocre editor, clipper, and Brawl Stars player. He was born in the state of Lima, Peru, around the year 2003. During his relatively short time on YouTube, he already displayed questionable behavior that bordered on harassment, showing the attitude of a manipulative and almost obsessive person. As mentioned earlier, he was one of the most popular clip channels for the professional player and YouTuber Trevor. Most of his content consisted of out-of-context videos or random edits, which were very popular within that community. But why are we recounting his beginnings? It's simple. In 2023, specifically on March 11th, a former moderator of his Discord server named Popos created a 31-page Twitter thread exposing him as a pedophile, an incestuous individual, and for having abused a minor while he was 21 years old.
This is a thread exposing the pedophile, harasser, and manipulator that is the YouTuber of clips, Trevor Clips, which, as its name says, makes clips of the YouTuber Trevor.
From the perspective of Popos, he was a moderator of the Trevor Clips server, and upon having the message log of the server, he read that his moderators called Trevor Clips feet clips or pedophile clips when it was discovered that he had possession of child pornography of a 16-year-old girl. At that time, Popos had a lot of evidence of what was happening there, but because the server suffered a raid, this only complicated things even more. But thanks to the fact that he had some captures, you can see how Trevor Clips had a loving relationship, and with sexual insinuations of all kinds, with a minor. Clearly, this was very scary. Jessica told her that Trevor Clips had threatened her, telling her that they would leak her naked photos and her personal information. As you will see, Jessica was threatened with Luis since he had all her personal information. Despite this, Jessica made joking comments about the situation, and it seems that from the context of the images, she agreed to a certain extent with all of this. When others reproached him for what happened to Trevor Clips, he justified himself with stupidity, saying that it did not matter since she, being taller than him, could not be considered a potential pedophile. Jessica continued making comments about the situation, suggesting that by this point she had normalized her circumstances with him, as evidenced by her incoherent statements. And it's at this point where the story takes an even darker turn, reaching a point of no return in this narrative. Luis and Jessica met in person and still see each other in real life. He even admitted to knowing where she lives, and she also knew her location. Curiously, some people went directly to his house, and although it is tragic, it does not justify the terrible and dilapidated conditions in which he lives. His house is full of disorder, and he lives in a state of notorious poverty. On February 14th, Luis invited Jessica to a hotel. He then admitted that they not only met, but also had sex there. In addition, Luis mentioned that he was going to take Jessica's virginity. He even sent her a photo of a condom and continued with his usual behavior. At one point, a photograph was leaked showing his private parts. Also, something that wasn't mentioned is that Luis and Jessica are actually stepbrothers. Jessica confided in Popos that she had been considering Luis, but he threatened her, saying, "If you report me, you're finished." This situation not only highlights how manipulative and sick this person is, but what is most worrying is that Jessica feels trapped and without a way out, as a victim of this despicable individual who uses fear and intimidation to control her. What's even more worrying is that Luis went one step further. When this whole rabbit hole came to light, many people started criticizing his disgusting actions, including YouTuber Trevor, who addressed the issue on a live stream when viewers asked what happened to him. Unfortunately, cases like this are inevitable and occur everywhere, in almost any community. And although Joel Luis Bravo Pomaya supposedly wanted to sell his account to a Minecraft channel and a clip channel for other content creators, it turned out to be false, just a strategy to clean up his image. Now, her future is uncertain, and like Jessica's, there is no longer any record or communication with her. Surely, these incidents should never happen again. I'm Nixtiv. See you next time.